struggling with GCSE chemistry, especially the topic of oxidation and reduction, well, stick around for this video where we are going to have a look at these two terms, but in terms of gain and loss of electrons. So in the previous video, we had a look at the term oxidation and reduction in terms of gain and loss of oxygen. However, in a reaction, there is not always going to be oxygen present. Then how can we define whether oxidation or reduction has taken place? Well, we move on to a second definition of these two terms, where we can define oxidation and reduction in terms of gain of electrons or loss of electrons. And there is a fun way of remembering it. So if you remember what an oil rig is, and essentially what this stands for is oxidation. Oxidation is loss of electrons, whereas reduction is gain of electrons. So let me just put that down because sometimes we forget to remember that it's to do with electrons. So if you remember the term oil rig, hopefully that's a fun way of remembering the definition of these two terms. Oxidation is when an element loses electrons, whereas reduction is when an element gains electrons.